Good day everybody, my name is Jared. Welcome to Cool Beans TV. We got a very cool episode coming. We got some hand-pulled noodles, a Chinese classic. That's a very cool skill to have. Just imagine this, your guests are coming in and then you fucking slapping noodles on the table and you fucking doing this. Everyone's going, holy shit. And there's not that many ingredients and it's really simple and it's really fucking delicious. You smell the fresh garlic when you come in, you smell the fresh spring onions, oil's heating up the spices. Now, I'm gonna show you how to do this. Now, don't be intimidated. I'm not the best hand puller of the old nudes myself, but I'm gonna give it a try. So, in my bowl, I have 200 grams cake flour or all-purpose flour. Now, put a pinch of salt in there. 100 grams of water, regular old water. If you're not an idiot, you would have realized, wait, that's 50% hydration. Correct. So it basically means that you can make this for as many people as you want. You can just come up with your own recipe. If you do 500 grams of flour, you do 250 grams water. It's that fucking simple. Got our flour and salt in here. Gonna mix it up. I'm basically going to mix it till it forms a dough. That's simple. It's looking a bit dry, don't worry. Trust the ratio. The goal is to not have any flour left over. Then you know you've nailed it. Cool. Now you're just gonna knead this for a few minutes. Now it's gonna look like this, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna put it in a bowl and you're gonna cover it with cling wrap or a wet towel. And you're gonna let it rest for 10 minutes. It's gonna make the gluten just relax, all come together. It's gonna make the dough much easier to work with. I'm just gonna put it right here. Cling wrap on the sucker. Don't want any air ventilation. See you in 10 minutes. Alright, it's been 10 minutes now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off. We're gonna knead. Don't need to go for too long, just a couple minutes. Now it's come together nicely. As you can see, it's much smoother already. Look at that. That's literally from 10 minutes. Isn't that amazing? Now, the only hard part about this recipe is actually having to wait another hour for this dough. Because when you're hungry and you have this in mind, your mouth's gonna fucking salivate until it need I say more? Need I say more? That's how good this shit is, man. You can check here. Super smooth. Isn't that satisfying? Now I'm gonna wrap this for an hour. So I will be back. Alright, it has been an hour now. How exciting. Nice and smooth. Smooth doughy dough. Now, I'm gonna get this into kind of like a rectangle. You can use a rolling pin here. I'm not going to because fuck you. Now you want it to get about as thin as what, half a centimeter? For all those inches out there, I don't fucking know what that would be. Quarter inch, fifth of an inch, who fucking knows. Now if you want to be technical, if you weigh your dough, you can probably, each portion is plus minus 100 grams. So this is what I'm gonna do. I have my dough here. I'm gonna cut it. Maybe for this one it'll be less than 100 grams, but usually that's what I'd serve as a full meal. Because this is a bit thinner than half a centimeter, but that's fine. So now if you want to make these and store them, you can store them for up to a few days in the fridge, which is cool. All you have to do is coat them with some oil, put it in a container and wrap it. Coat it in a neutral oil so that it doesn't stick. But for now I'm just going to put these aside. Grab or use that one. Now I have my dough ready. Put a bit of oil on. Not too much. Gonna rub it on there good. Now I have a pot here with my water. Get it up to the boil. Be patient, your water must be boiling. Now while that's boiling, I'm gonna get the other stuff ready in the meantime. So we've got a small pot. Show you what that's for. We've got a mix between soy sauce and black vinegar. I'd say around 3 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon black vinegar, some chopped garlic, some chopped spring onions, whites and greens, I don't discriminate. And then you got your spice mixture, pinch of salt, probably about a teaspoon and a half chili flakes, teaspoon and a half just dried chili powder, or you can use cayenne pepper. So now I've got to give a shout out to, I hope I said it right, Xiang Famous Foods. They do this, they have a restaurant, they have many chains in America, and Munchies did a video with them where they made this video and it inspired me to do it, so thank you to them. Father and son duo, I like it. So now what I'm going to do, I have my pot, I'm going to put probably around a 1/4 cup oil, maybe 1/3 cup oil. I'm going to heat that up until it is hot as fuck. But I'm still waiting on my noodles, so I'm going to put on a low heat for now, just to get it going. Otherwise, we can start on the noodles. Because this is coated with oil, it shouldn't dry out or stick. We are good to go. This is quite a small portion, so you can do 2 of these at once. I wouldn't recommend pre-pulling these, you know, a day in advance, 2 hours advance, whatever. I'll just do it kind of per order, you know, for your guests. So you got it here. I'm going to squeeze here just gently, I'm not squeezing hard. And as I pull, I kind of do this action, because if I just pull, it's going to break. Right? So I'm not the best at this, but I'll try my best. When you pull, slap. Looking good. So it's a nice thickness. I always like to flatten out the ends because sometimes the ends can be a bit thick. There we go. Now, take the middle, the grand finale. Let's see. Woo! We have done it. That's all it is, really. It's very rustic. That's what I love about it. And you just serve it like this. Super rustic. That's all it is. Right, you can do one last whoosh. Right, water should be boiling soon, so let's get this going. Alright everybody, I've actually decided to double up the portion because I made the dough a bit small. So I've got 2 of these for the measurements I have here. So now, the water's almost at boiling. I'm going to take my soy sauce mixture, put it at the bottom of the bowl, right? Then I'm going to cook the noodles, put the noodles in here, and then you'll see from there. Water's almost there. So now I've still got the oil on a low heat. Once the noodles are in, I'm going to turn the heat up to get the timing correct. And then we can get moving. Alright, our water is at a boil. Let's get started. Please be careful with this, because if you drop your noodles into your water and your water splashes into your hot oil, you are fucked. So please, I'm going to turn this up. Noodles in. Noodles in. Now we have this stuff ready. Oil's heating up. You're going to stir this around. Nothing's sticky in here. Now this is going to cook for roughly 2 minutes and then you're good to go. If it's really thin, you're going to look at just over 1 minute, but these are a bit thicker, a bit more rustic, so you're going to go 2 minutes. Noodles are almost done. The oil is getting very hot. It's not smoking yet, so we're going to keep it going. We want it just smoking, Alright, I think our noodles are good to go. We have our pot here. Take our noodles out. We're going to put it into our pot. Oil's getting hot. So now, with our noodles, spice mix in. Garlic on top. Spring onions on top. So now our oil is just starting to smoke here. That means it's hot enough. Turn it off. Now we're going to let the magic happen. You're going to pour the oil over your mix there, and it's basically going to fry it. You're going to give it a stir around. You're going to open your nostrils up because it's going to smell so good. I'm going to create this insane sauce. It's just going to coat the noodles. I can't actually, in my videos I've gone on about how nice this food is or how nice the meal is that I make for that video, but this has got to be my top 3 favorite meals or snacks, whatever, of all time. I love my simple food, and this just takes it to the next level. I tell you, this is fucking insane. I could have this every day. I'm not even lying to you. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Another thing, you can add something like sesame seeds to this. You can add a bit more chili. You can add fresh chili if you want. I don't think there's really any rule with this. I might get shouted at by someone, but I don't fucking give a shit. This tastes so good. So please make this at home. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment if you do, telling me how fucking good it is. Subscribe if you want to see more. Like the video. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Cool Beans TV, and I'm out.